Hello. Ugh. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like everybody I know has gotten sick like this past like week or so. And I also got sick, so I guess if I make gross cough sounds, I apologize preemptively. I'll try and mute myself though. Good to see you guys though. Let's see. I'm attempting to also like do a side recording of like my process today. So we'll see how that goes. Hey Solo. Strange Chatter and Bikake. Geraldo, IRL. Black Flames. Yeah, I got sick. I can't tell if I got sick from like one of my friends or I like went to two like metal concerts in a row. And then after the second one is when I had gotten sick. So that also, I think, could have done it. But I'm mostly over it. It's just today I'm dealing with like a lot of phlegm. Is this Critters in the Jungle? Oh, it's Skrillex and Fred again. Rumble. Oh, I think I've posted everywhere. I meant to stream last week, but you know, I was sick, so I just didn't. But I also like, okay, so I've finished up a lot of like my work or commissions and stuff. So I'm like a free person now. And then with all that freedom, I chose to do nothing because I'm like, man, what am I supposed to do with myself now? Gave you the non-flashbacks. Oh, the song did? Oh my god. Halo. Tier 3 for 30 months. Wow. Thank you. Sorry, I was like trying to figure out. I'm like, how long has that been? Thank you so much. Yo, bro. What's up? Good to see you. Glad to have you back. People were saying how they missed you. I don't think I have anything else I gotta like prep. I'm like, I think I posted on everything. I'm good to go. I'm just delaying. Oh, hi. What do you think? Lilith. Happy partner anniversary this month. Okay. Thank you, Halo. I was pretty disappointed in myself because I got like a notification saying like, hey, it's your like 1-year anniversary of being partnered. And I'm like, if I was like a better streamer, I think I would have planned something for that. But I didn't. It slipped me by. I guess it was May? It's been 2 years? Have I been a partner for 2 years? I don't think that's true. Really? Are you sure? Sure. May 2021. Man. It does not feel like it's been 2 years. Definitely rip. I know you've been subbed that long. I just thought it had been a year. Wow. Mosey Man Art, thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime. Welcome in. Thank you. I guess I should have suspected that. I don't know. Time has been weird. Oh, looks pretty rad. Thank you. I'll give you a little tour. A little zoom out. I had to include some toes. Because I don't know if y'all played or watched the trailer, but there's a scene where you see Lilith's toes, and I was like, I'm inspired to make art, you know? So I did. And can you believe it? So I've sketched all of what is here right now on my iPad. And I'm so impressed with myself because it's like, I think it's taken me the entire time I've owned my iPad until just now to like be able to actually draw anything of, I don't know, value on it. I'm pretty impressed. And it didn't take me very long. I was like, I don't know, it was crazy. I was like watching some of my friends playing like a role-playing game the other day. So I was just like hanging out beside them, and I just drew Lilith. And it was fun. The Feet community is gonna be happy with this one. That's always my goal, Meaty Panda. It's like, I might not necessarily want to be in the Feet community, but I would like to be respected in the foot community, you know? You can tell you drew it on something different. Yeah. I'm happy about it. It's neat being able to like have that process now available to me out on the go, you know? Yeah. That's what, so I lied a little bit. And so like, this is what I had sketched on Photoshop. I had gotten that far with my idea, and then I did this, and then drew the wings, and then did the tighter sketch. The dragon toenails? Okay, wait. I actually have one of the references. Okay. This one? Oh yeah. I mean, look at those toes. It's a little gross, because, I mean, it might be gross to some people. I thought it looked cool. But her skin's like see-through. You get them toes. Maybe it's just me. But I was inspired. Hey, dork. It's been, honestly, like a while since, like, I don't know, I've done something or played like a game or something that had inspired me again to like want to create art. So I'm pretty stoked. I mean, I kind of get it with like Dark Souls, but then it's like there's a certain level of like I'm overwhelmed by it, you know? Hey, Arca, welcome back. Thank you. You haven't drawn Lilith because of her horns? Well, I'll tell you right now, most of the images of her, it's like, it's slightly different. It's like, are you going to base it off the 3D model? Or are you going to base it off of the concept art? Or are you going to base it off of like the figurines that were made? Because each of those are different. And I'm trying to go my best by following the 3D model. And it's like, it's so hard to figure out if she has ears or not. Because she has like horns surrounding where her ears are supposed to be. And then it's like, I've seen the ear like interior a little bit, but I didn't see like any ear. I don't know. maybe draw horns and cover it up. I think if you did it, B, you'd probably come up with like some awesome like brush or something. And now I'm like, maybe I should just wait, see if I could snag a brush. But I don't think it's too bad. This is like the pattern of it. Once you have the pattern, it's just that. I think it'd be easy. I'm surprised I wasn't so overwhelmed by it. But, you know, we haven't really started yet, so who knows? Oh, I have no idea how to say that. Rhodes Flapoto? Thank you for following. Welcome in. But yeah, she has a whole line when you start the game, and she's like, "Sin is your birthright," you know? And then I was like, oh my god, ideas. Bro, let's talk about that Korean cheese dog. It was really good. My friend, he had taken that picture of me like a while back, and he's like, hey, you should post this on your social media. And I was like, yeah, and I just didn't, but it was so good. What Korean cheese dog? It's on my IRL Instagram. In the trailer, she has ear parts when she's goopy. Oh, then some of the little nubbins grow over them, maybe. That's kind of what I was thinking, because I feel like I had seen ears in the, like, translucent, like, coming out of the void or whatever. You remember now? It was pretty good. That was, from a Korean, or I guess a rice flour donut place. And so they do, like, little flowers of donuts. So it's like a donut hole, but you can break it up into like tiny little balls, and they're made out of like rice flour. So they're a little bit lighter. But they had some good Korean cheese dogs. And it was really nice. I hadn't had one of those in forever. Like the place I used to go to, it had closed down after COVID. So I was like, you know, distraught. I'll say it wasn't as good as my old place, because my old place, they'd like roll it in sugar, and then they had like the little like mustard and like ketchup, but I don't think it was like real mustard or ketchup, but it was really good. Okay, so my plan with this is I want to try and do it like my Guinevere, kind of. I might just do more lines though, because how I did my Guinevere, the lines were after I had painted it, or they were before, but then I did them after. But with her, I've mostly sketched out the information I need, so I'm feeling like I could probably hop in with lines and then just paint within the lines. I have no idea. I guess I'll figure it out. But Bikake, I think you would do such a badass Lilith. Also, I'm sorry, I'm like rambling, but I had heard that we are getting gypped on some nudity from Diablo with our Lilith. So I'm a little bit bummed out by that. A little bit. No, ramble on. I know. I'm a little upset about it, because it's like I've seen some old art and there's some spicy. What do you mean? So, did you ever play Diablo 2, B? Because in Diablo 2, they didn't like shy away from the nippies, you know? Oh, just Diablo 3. Yeah. Well, in Diablo 2, they had some big old nippies on, I think, Andariel. She's like this spider minotaur lady with like flamey hair. And then I was seeing some like older art that had been done of Lilith, and let's just say the outfit I drew her in over here is, I think, like a closer resemblance to what some of the other art was. Not gonna complain about like the dress. I think she looks very pretty, but you know, it's not quite like those high levels of like, I don't know, nudity that I appreciate in my like satanic visuals, I guess. How big we talking? We're talking big. We're talking like those are the first boobs I've ever seen. You totally get it. The redesign or like my feels. 1 week in Diablo 4 will be my first RPG. Hopefully I like it. I don't know. I assume you'll like it. It's one of the well, I don't know if it's easier. The old ones were always easier for me to just kind of hop in and start playing. Your feels, they should have embraced the nips. I mean, even if they didn't give us full nip, I needed some bouncing booba. Cause like Andaria, like she'd breathe and like her boobs would like flop up and down, you know? You miss the sex appeal? I mean, I will say with the new Lilith design, I do think they are still like, let's say, where is it? I think they're still considering it. Because I mean, if you look at that, it's like, don't you just want to get stepped on? You know? Big old dommy mommy. You're doing a full-on Lilith ear research. That's what I was doing yesterday. I mean, I think, okay, maybe this is also me talking. It's not actual shade, but it's worth, I think, mentioning. I feel like the reason Lilith looks so good is she's pretty much just, is it Kerrigan? I think it's Kerrigan from StarCraft, you know? They look pretty similar. You know, if you already like that, then you're gonna like Lilith, so I think it was fine. But again, Kerrigan had some big ol', you know, boobas and all of that. A chuckle for sure. If she breathes, the boobas will bounce. She was basically naked. Yeah, and I don't know. I definitely wish they could bring it back. You know, give us the booba we all want. I don't know. What class will I play? I'm gonna probably play Druid. I've played Druid and Rogue over the betas. I also pre-ordered, so I'm playing on the 1st. So I may be disappearing for a bit. We'll see, we'll see. I may not like go fully disappearing. Like I'm hoping. Wow. I'm thinking I might play after a short stream on the 1st. And then I'm gonna be gone. And then I might see you guys again. He's got the Coke back. I know, right? And it's got caffeine in it. Hold on. I have to like cough real quick and like, I don't know. I need a sec. Sorry. Gone, where are you going? Just coughing my lungs out. It's fine. I'm like, I don't think I'm sick anymore. I think I just have like residual phlegm. I don't know. Who knows? So I think I might try and line it. I think that's what I was like coming down to explaining earlier. Is like, I'm gonna line it. but I don't think I made that clear. I also need to make it bigger. It's only been 27 minutes of no dying, yeah. I don't know. What classes? Oh, if there's a paladin cleric type class, that'll probably be my go-to in RPGs. Let me think. I don't know if they had it. Like a knight? In the past, they've had one, but it'll probably be in DLC. A little booba tangent. Yep. I'm sorry. My distraction. I like her face. I think I captured, like, I don't know, a certain level of sexiness with it. A little bit. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of like lame, and I don't think I've been as great at like maintaining my physical therapy. I've been working out, but it's easy for me to have forgotten on other days to like do the other physical therapies. But I think today I'm supposed to bench lightly, like just the bar. You figured out her ears? Oh, really? Can you send me those sick deets? You're making a diagram? Oh, thank you, B. Yeah, I don't know. Are any of you guys interested in Diablo? Or are you guys just like, meh? I think I have a friend who is, I don't know if it's butthurt, but he's not super interested in like playing because he's upset with like Blizzard. And like, I guess I'm not doing a good job with like their other games, you know? But I'm really upset at Blizzard. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, I think that's one of the consensus I've heard right now. I mean, if I'm doing a try, I need to know this too. Have you been playing the Zelda game? Because I've seen you were doing some like Zelda fan art, B. That B can't solve, right? But oh, gotcha. Is Carney Man enjoying it? I've really just not played. I don't think I've played a Zelda since Twilight Princess. I guess that was the other one before the last one, right? He says yes. Nice. I kind of wish I enjoyed it more because I was really inspired by like Twilight Princess, like the aesthetics and such of it. It didn't hurt that Link could turn into a wolf. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't like played like a game like that. It's kind of like a puzzle game, right? mostly. It feels so good to be off now. Off now. What? Are you off of work? Oh, Mama Diablo, yes. For the next 3 days, I worked on. Oh, gotcha. Did they ask if you would do that? And then, like, you would have this time off? I'm just gonna give her eyebrows. I know she has, like, little horns, but I'm just gonna include those on, like, the tip, I think. Oh, gotcha. She gonna give me milk and cookies? Maybe. I'm trying to decide. I kind of want there to be... I guess I could include, like, petals. Because, like, rose petals are, like, a part of her aesthetic. The same with, like, this as her, like, God, I always forget this word. Not archetype. There's a word for, like, symbols that are used in a design, but I don't remember it. But that's, like, one of her shapes, too, and it's, like, a repeating pattern throughout her design, you know? A motif! Thank you, B. I was gonna lose it. I always think of that word, and I can never remember it. But yeah, that's, like, one of her other motifs. Oh, but I guess I was saying rose flowers are part of her motif, and then, like, that shape. And then maybe triangles. I also can't tell if, like, this is the kind of music I'm wanting to vibe with, like, with this type of art, but we'll just go with it for now. There's, like, a part of me that wishes I could just be, like, one of those artists who really doesn't need music to create art. I thank you, B. I actually was trying to, like, tell my friends about them, because you've told me about them before. Oh, you want some Gojira, Arca? I could be convinced of some Gojira. But one true God, I need to, like, save that, because I wanted to tell my friend about it, because I was, like, at the gym. And I was, it's kind of like dark wave, right? We'll play one of these first. You use Spotify? I use the YouTube Music one. Oh, I'm drawing on my not Cintiq, my Huion right now on Photoshop. They've been one of your favorite metal bands for almost 10 years now. Really? I was going when you missed it. Yeah, I think they were just can't even remember what they said, but their name was like something I don't know, something that was just there to like bother you. Yeah, I think really love Gojira, having seen them once now, I feel like I have to see them again at some point. I really, 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 really enjoyed it. It was like such a sensation. Oh, but I was gonna mention to B, but it's kind of for Volvet. I saw a band called Necrogoblicon, and I feel like it just made me think of Volvet the whole time. But I met some girls like in the crowd who were just dressed as goblins, and they were just giving me the like her like PNG tuber vibe. Oh, you saw the name now? Yeah. I can't remember. What did they say to me though? Halo, because I know they said something in the chat, and then I was like, I'm not even dealing with you today, sir. You gotta go. Hey, Joe the Pilot. Good to see you. I was like, I know some like B and like other account is suspended. I say. Yeah, I cannot remember what they had said. Obviously, just a troll account, I'm sure. Oh, thank you. Western Goblin or Anime Goblin? Definitely more Western Goblin, I think. You would spill the beans. Yeah, and I can't remember. It was something probably like, oh. They called me something like little baby or something, and then they made a comment about me. And then I was like, not today. Not today. I was like, I don't got my mods here today. I gotta get rid of you right now. I had a giggle though. Did you take a shovel and start chasing the goblins? Well, I did not. I think that goblin was running the show. You know, you had to get into your like, you had to embrace the goblin. The ideal city. Thank you for following. Let's. I think so far I'm mostly content with these lines. I am okay. Here's my only concern a little bit, save. I'm a little worried that I'll end up Jolening this, but I'm really hoping I don't. Because it's so close. Or it's not so close. It's just the expression itself is very similar, and it worries me that I'm like, I'm gonna have the same issue. But if I just get it done nice and quickly, it might not happen. Sippy of canvas. Hey, I. Good to see you. Don't even mention Jolene. Did I flip it? Oh, thank you. I'm pretty excited about it. I was like worried about the wings, but I was like, actually those went fine. They look fine. They don't have to be anything spectacular. Yeah. I actually finished Billy. I don't know if I told you that. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna open up a picture really quick. I think Sully just finished Lilith. Looks really good. Oh, really? I'll need to check that out. That's dope, though. More radical. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know. Did you finish Jolene? I imagine you did. Halo. Oh, wait. He just finished the Airburst. Yeah, sorry. Stone Ocean. What did you think? Did you enjoy the ending? Up until the end? Gotcha. You don't think we'll show Grandma Pixie? Yeah. This one might not be her favorite. She likes most of my art. She might like my other one I had done recently, but probably not this one. He's for solo stalking you. Does it essentially? I just click Z and then I just use the like magnifying tool. And then I swap back to my brush. And then like I have my pan be the eraser. Oh, let me see. Wow. Those are awesome. Okay, I mean, I recognize Bikake, the two diagonally, and then Dork. Is that Bikake's also on the bottom right? Or someone else? That looks really good. Okay, all those three are... That's what I was thinking. Oh, they're sick. You think it's very similar to Nubovich's stuff? Really? Thank you. Nubovich's stuff is awesome. Who's Bikake? Bikake is an awesome artist on Twitch. Check them out. They don't stream today, but they'll be streaming tomorrow. It's Emily, like, Nubovich, I think, follows me on my Insta. And so I'm always like, I don't know, it feels a certain type of way, I guess, when like an artist you really admire likes your art. You see from other streams? Yeah. Made by Amaranth? Oh, really, Arca? Hey, Freddy Guts. I will say, I think, like, in general, though, like, the art community is, like, generally smaller. So it's, like, that type of experience of, like, having, like, one of your idols see your stuff is, like, a lot more likely. Will I stream Diablo 4? Maybe. I don't really... I just don't really... I don't know how I feel about streaming games, really. Like, I don't mind it. But it's just, like... I don't know. I'm not... It's not like a game that I'm, like, easily, like, being like, oh yeah, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna think about this. It's just gonna be me, like just staring and just, like, playing the game, you know? And then Diablo's not really a game that has any type of, like, RP or anything, like, funny like that. But if I'm really jamming with my druid, I might have to draw, like, my character. Will you stream Final Fantasy 16? That's probably gonna be a no. I know, right? When I started doing art on Twitch, he rated me and told me he liked what I do. And at the time, I was really doubting myself. So it was a huge morale boost. Yeah, that's pretty great. That's awesome. What's your build in Elden Ring? See, I just don't think about. I don't know. I don't really do builds. My build was I was gonna get Guts' sword. That was my build. Strength in Elden Ring. Yeah. I was like, this is the weapon I want, so this is the skills I guess I'm gonna get. Maybe one day I'll go back and actually play Elden Ring, because I am, like, ultra inspired by, like, the story and, like, the vibe of, like, the Souls worlds, you know? You did a magic build? You're terrible in ER? Oh, really? Um, I don't know. I struggled a good bit with it. You went Gut Sword too? Yeah. Someone else draw Lilith recently? Oh, really? Ooh. You like katanas? He still like, oh. Hmm. Well, and I'm kind of happy. Like, I managed, I think, to mostly draw this without, like, getting too inspired by, like, other people's art. And that's always nice for me to not feel like, say with Ronnie from Elden Ring, I feel like I had seen just too many people like drawing her that is like hard for me to like imagine her in a different way, you know? And like I think one of my issues with my Jolene picture is I just didn't really know the character at the time when I had started the picture. And then I kind of like stuck too strictly to her design versus like drifting away from it a bit to like make it my own. And I was able to do that with like my Guinevere and this Lilith that I like that more. So I don't know. I'm gonna go back to Jolene, I think, at some point. Sag. But I just wanna try and make it more my own than being like too tied to I guess the original, I guess. You know what I mean? Jolene, you haven't? Yep. I think for me, I love JoJo. I really do. But I also hate JoJo a lot. And it's mostly just because I like it so much that I hate it. But I think if I can just accept that I like certain parts of JoJo and that when I watch the next season, I can't be hoping for it to be as good or being my new favorite one. You know, it'll just have to be like, oh, this is good. Looks amazing. Thank you. Hey, Gachi Ross. There's not a new anime season after Stone Ocean, is there? I think there might be. I think they're planning on maybe doing what's it? Steel Ball Run, I think. And I don't know. I'm looking forward to that, I think. But I don't think I have any expectations of it being better or like replacing my old favorites. It just has to be its own thing, I guess. You see the logic? Yeah. I also feel the same way about like say Star Wars. I like a lot of Star Wars stuff. Like I don't know if you guys have watched any like Visions, but some of those little bits, like the little like one-off episodes, some of those are so good and they feel so Star Wars, but then you have like those aren't canon, right? And so it's like the canon stuff, you're like, well, I hate all of this now. Everything I loved is destroyed. Oh man, nice. Oh, okay. I can see how the horns may have gotten bigger. Or maybe there's an ear and it's hiding behind the back horn. Oh, cool. Thank you so much, B. She's such a pretty character. Odd Automod. Yeah, you can't say Jolene. You're so excited for Diablo to finally be released? Me too. I'm looking for I pre-ordered. I know most people are like, don't pre-order, but I did. I did pre-order. But I guess I'm gonna play, I guess, on the 1st. Like your fork. Oh my god, Halo. Yes, same. Yeah. Do you know what class you're planning on playing? I like how B immediately noticed. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I was really enjoying the story in the beta, and so I'm looking forward to seeing how that progresses. And I do, in general, I just have a soft spot for Diablo. Like, it's like a favorite game, in my childhood. So it's like I'm gonna probably enjoy it regardless. Like, if it has some issues, as long as like it's playable, which it might actually be sometimes too much to ask these days. But if it's as playable as it was in the betas, then I should be fine. Okay. Try to decide how I want to go about this. Oh, honestly, I mean, I enjoy it mostly playing solo, but I'm sure you'll have people who would play with you. Also, thank you, American Heart Association, for following. Rubber bands? What do you mean? Oh. I see what you're saying. Like in the game. No, I did the under sketch on my iPad. Hey, Lois, Tony. Hope all is well. Yeah, I'm doing all right. How about yourself? I'm really afraid of buying it because of the rubber banding in the beta. I'm not sure if my PC can run it after that. Did you play in the like, what is it, the Server Slam? Because I've heard it did well. Did you hand sketch? Yeah, no. I mean, I just didn't do it traditionally. I guess I just did it on my iPad. You over here worshiping demons. I mean, she looks pretty good. I'd be convinced. She looks like she might have some good opinions, maybe. Gotcha. I think I heard that it got better, but I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that, but I heard it was getting better. I never ended up having any issues when I was playing, but I know some of my friends had some issues. Whatever she has to say, yeah. Hey, Lack, how's it going? See, her head is just so interesting. But yeah, I don't know. I was just, pretty inspired to draw her. I also have been like pondering a little bit harder than usual, like actually trying to maybe do some Berserk fan art. So I messed up now. Hold on. You know how I told you guys I was doing a recording of what I've been doing? I messed it all up. Hold on. I always like wonder how other people do their recordings, but I'm just trying my best, I guess. I can't know. I've disabled it pretty much since we had talked about it that one time, but I don't know. And everything runs smoothly up until Act 5, and then it proceeds to ritually kill your poor computer. Oh. Yeah, I have a friend who I was trying to convince that he should play, but he's like, I don't have a computer. He has like an Xbox, and I'm like, no, you gotta play on your PC. Sorry. I don't know. I think so. I think I have B2 TV still. Oh, really? But yeah, I'm thinking like I'll try and maybe do like a Casca or a Griffith picture before I do like a Guts picture. There's just so much rage, and I'm not used to like drawing expressions like that. You know, like I don't draw a lot of like angry people typically. Maybe I should practice that. Especially considering like to me, being able to like draw expressions well and convey like emotions is like it's kind of like good line art to me. It's like one of those things that I really enjoy and seeing in other artists. You can show a lot of teeth. Oh yeah, I mean you gotta draw all of. You gotta go like back to his like second molars. I do think this music is probably maybe better than Gojira. I love Gojira, but I don't know how we're in a steppy mood. Gojira is not very steppy. Or like, you know, headbang, and that's the vibe. Probably need to like also reel myself in because I'm kind of doing like the line art thing where I end up like drifting throughout the picture, and I found that's not worked as well for me. Any summer plans? I have a friend's wedding coming up soon, like later this month. So that's a big one I'm looking forward to. She's having I guess a henna party right before, so I'll get like a little bit of henna, which will be fun. I've never had that before. But I mean, I feel like I've been mostly in like full swing of like summer for a while now. It's like the pool has yet to be actually truly pleasant, you know? It's always been a little bit like nippy. On EID? What is a EID? I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. Backbone is pretty steppy. TBH, the whole Mars to Sirius album. Oh, I see. Right after Ramadan. I gotcha. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You dress up and look pretty and get monies from older people. Nice. And I don't know. I'm a bit of a nerd when I guess it comes to like the wedding, because I only ever went to like my other friend's wedding. But it's like I did a whole like mock-up. I'm like, how am I gonna do my nails? I guess I have some ideas of how I'll do my nails. Fasting until sunset every day. Oh, really? I think I heard a podcast and they were talking about like pretty much because of Ramadan, it's like there's a lot of research actually on like fasting because of that, you know? Hey, Sullivan. Oh man. See, that's kind of weird to me. I don't think I've ever called you Sully. This is awesome. Thank you so much. I think people are talking about one of your Zelda characters today. This looks amazing. Thank you. Sully's fine. Okay. Finally, some Infernal Mommy content. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know why I thought I should draw her though, because I mean, like, there's so much to her that it's like so complex. Oh, what canvas size? This is pretty big because she has like wings on her. Honestly, I probably should be working even larger. Hold on. I might make it bigger. Normally for things like this, I work around like 7,000 pixels, like tall. As like a minimum. I might make it bigger. Yeah, so this one is, hold on, let me change it, 7,000. So it's pretty much 7,500 wide and 7,000 tall. It's pretty big. It's probably doesn't have any reason to be as big as that, but I'm gonna fix it on my other in a second. There's a lot of tiny scales. Yeah, there's a lot of like intricate detail. Who had to model her? Yeah. I'm waiting for it to make the canvas even bigger. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Waiting, I know. Burns took me hours to tackle. So you did actually draw Lilith. Have you posted it? You know, and drawing Lilith, I am a little bit inspired to draw like the big booba lady I was talking about earlier, and Dariel or whatever. I don't think that's how you say her name, but that's, you know, my best attempt. The mother of sanctuary, right? Okay. Oh, do I start focusing in maybe on some of the like more intricacy? Like, do I tackle the ears? You're still fiddling? Gotcha. Start with the feet? Okay. You're smart. Smart man. Pull up my foot reference. And I was kind of thinking I wanted her like in a sock, or like visually thinking it would be nice to have, I don't know, her knees covered, but we'll see. There's art of her that had it like that, so. You know, it is pretty funny to me now that I'm thinking about it, because I did my Guinevere, who's like the princess of sunlight, right? And I also had a foot focus picture. Now the mother of sanctuary, another foot focus picture. She might have like a bunion, but it's gotta look a little bony, I think. Foot Foot focused artist. I guess it's true. Bunions make it more relatable. You know, I don't think I ever realized that that was what a bunion was. Was like your toe bone, like bending like that. And I don't know. I've seen like a lot of like more foot focused artists and stuff, and it's like a lot of them don't do that. And I was always like, why don't they like, you know, do that? And I guess it's because it's like maybe less desirable feet. I don't know. You wonder why it's called a bunion? Also, hey Destiny. Someone needs a nail trim is true. Okay, hold on. Hmm. Sorry, I had to fix my other canvas. Because bulbous bone protrusion was too long. I also need to kind of figure out my line weight for the toes. I think that's too small. I kind of like my lines to get bigger as they come closer, you know? So let's do 10. Okay. I gotta look up some feet. Hold on. Give me a second. Sausage, yeah. Toes, pointed feet. You know, sometimes you see some pictures of some feet and you're like, weird looking feet. Okay. I have a foot reference now. I do think what I'm having the foot do is a little bit like not usual, but it's fine. Art. And if anybody complains, it's just my style, okay? Right? You know, it's kind of funny to me. I can like overlook a lot of like maybe bad like human anatomy. But if I see a bad like anatomy of a horse, that's when I get upset. We heartbeat. Have you been able to get away from the arm pain when drawing now, or still lingers? There's definitely still, like, I think it's fatigue. But I'm just treating it more like it's arm fatigue right now, and it's helping. So I still am like taking like turmeric and stuff for like inflammation. But and like icing and heating it appropriately. Like I probably should have heated it up a little longer before I started streaming today, but did not. But I should have. Hey Destiny Hearts. How's it going? Or not Destiny, Divine Arts. I'm sorry. I had to like I'm sorry. I'm doing alright. How are you? Pan is especially good for anti-inflammation. Inflammation? Really? Yeah, I mean, I totally forgot. You've not been forgotten. I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, I've been, I don't know. I take the turmeric just because it's like, if I were to take like, I feel like that much like ibuprofen, it's just no good for your stomach. And then I probably need to like invest in getting a massage every now and then, probably. You guys ever draw a line so many times, you can tell it's slightly wrong, so you just keep on doing it. You lose your mind. Maybe just me. I'm wondering if I should like bevel them a little bit, you know, so they're not like just pointy. Oh, thank you. The drawing lines, yes, but I just run with my flawed lines. I think that's why I like stay sketching on my iPad, is it's easier for me to like just draw rougher lines and not be too picky with myself. You're like horrible. Oh, really? I can't remember. I came across a video like explaining why that is, or like how to like work on avoiding that. But I can't remember like the tips. I'll be right back, okay? I must pee. See you guys in a second, okay? I'm back. Oh my god. I was gonna say, there's this one like funk song that I feel like might be a good vibe. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back again. Okay, I'm back again. What was that? What'd you guys see? Oh, a shrimp. Oh, weird. You can eat the shrimp? No, I'm not. I think I had a friend asking me if I would consider it, and I'm like, no, not really. I don't like have any desire to do that. Sorry, I have to like text some people real quick. I have to go to my farm tomorrow and have like a vet visit. So I just have to do some like planning. Text. Yeah. He's having like this runny nose. So I'm trying to get that looked at. And then Sweetie has never had her shots before. And it's probably best for her to get those because it's like a rabies and tetanus and all that. Yeah. That's my thought. I mean, I think I still need like a tetanus shot. I don't know if I've ever had one. Bruh, I know. Okay. Sorry about that. But yeah, the vet, they like call and they like, hey, these are the times we may be there. And then it's like, oh, okay. But oh Lord, I'm gonna have to wake up early. They're gonna be there at like the farm early. And then it's like it's a bit of a drive for me to get over there. How long? It's like an hour and 40 minutes or so. With no traffic. But I imagine there shouldn't be any traffic at that time. I know. And I've already been up there this weekend. And so I'll have to do the trip again. It's not too bad. It's just I'm surprised how early it is, I guess. Hug text for you? We'll do. We'll do. I think he's doing well. He's just, you know, Phil. I think I've only ever told Hilo, but I am rehoming him. So to somebody who can like spend more time with him. And I've found like a really nice woman. And I think she really loves him already. And I think she was planning on like being there for the vet visit too. But she seems like a good choice. Like I don't know if I told you that, Halo, but like the other person I had with like the family, they fell through hard, and I'm kind of glad they did because they started acting a little not sketchy, but like not a good fit. Hey, how long could this username be? You're drawing Lilith. This looks sick. Thank you. Yes, I couldn't resist. But like the family would not be the great choice for horse with a lot of needs. Yeah, I mean, my only hope would be like that, you know, the kids might like it, but then I was having like concerns like he's an old horse and kids get tired of things, right? And he needs somebody who's not going to get tired of him, you know? But this is a nice family. It's a husband and a wife who are older and they love animals. Like they have goats, and I think she's real sweet. She just wants like a pet that she can just love on and take him for walks, like by walking, like hand walking him. She doesn't necessarily want to ride him anymore, even though he can still be ridden. She just wants to like enjoy him, I think. And I'm like, that's exactly what I want for him. And she's actually pretty close to where the farm is already. So I told her if like there's any ever like an issue or you need something or anything, I'm like there. So I think it seems like he finally found like a good match. I actually had another person just message me about him because they were interested, but I'm gonna be like, no, sorry. I didn't draw it traditionally. I actually drew it on my iPad. It's kind of funny that people keep thinking that, but I like it. I like that y'all think I did it traditionally because that's how it feels to draw on my iPad sometimes. But yeah, I'm happy about it, Halo. And Procreate. It's so loose is why I ask. Yeah. Oh man, thank you, Coffee Addict, for subscribing to tier 2. My goodness. Thank you. Good to see you. Some pretty great traditional brushes in Procreate. Yeah. And I finally found like 2 sets of brushes that I'm like really enjoying. But yeah, I really enjoy, really been enjoying drawing on my iPad, which is exciting. And I kind of hate how Photoshop doesn't have like a recording option. So it's been more like incentive for me to want to draw on my iPad. It's really cool to kind of see my process. How to stream on your iPad. uh I've thought about it. Like I'd like to. I need to ask like Charmy or Mari, probably. Because that's how they stream. That's what Ergo Josh does. Yeah, maybe I could bother Ergo Josh. I'll see. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I could attempt to message Ergo Josh. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, I'll probably on Thursday, I'll probably post the process of it on my Insta. He has a crazy setup for it. Procreate is so intuitive and smooth and fun to make in, except for when it isn't. I mean, yeah. I mean, I've had so long where I was trying to work in Procreate that it wasn't good, that like I feel really good now that it finally feels good. I think also like having worked on it a lot with like, it's all I was using when I was doing like my pixel art when I couldn't draw with my right arm. And so I think it allowed me some new confidence in using the program than I had before, you know? You know what's a little bit sad? Is I feel like funk music was like really popular in like workout videos, and I feel like it's already like that time is over now already. You think so? I do. I feel like trends like that go in and out so quick. And I didn't expect it to, but it already is. It's like I don't see it anymore. It's all back to like old stuff, or not old stuff, but like more generic pop again. I'm like, eh. I dig it a lot. Hey, Poncho Pyromaniac. How's the stream go? Well, I would say it's going pretty good. You know, she has a tail, and I forgot to draw that. I'd love it if I could draw traditionally, though. I'm just so out of practice with it. He's consistent with it. DJ Smokey. Okay. Kasem? I guess that's true. I could just ask Kasem. Maybe I should do that. I mean, so many people do it. I've never done it. That's hard too. Yeah. I'm also like really into like adding like big, like black shadow lines kind of now. I've like I've been enjoying it because it's like one of those like stylistic choices I've added into my art, like very intentionally so, you know? You gotta run? Gonna leave a lurk? All right, well, take care, Freddy Guts. Thanks for hanging out. It's kind of like I think I've always said it, but like Mike Mignola and kind of like the art in Hades. I'm just a big fan of it. I think it adds a lot. Sorry, texting again. Jose tapes? Oh, the purple. I don't know. What is it? I mean, Olympics. I misprint. Oh, I'm excited for Hades too. I mean, I didn't play it, but you know, I'm just so bad at games like that. But I enjoyed what is it? What is the game? It's the Lamb one. Cult of the Lamb, you know? And it was like similar but like probably easier, right? Oh, funk mixes and DJs 7 years ago? I don't think I've heard of that. Are you writing you? Glad it's getting the sequel. Me too. Mm. I did see the D&D movie. I thought it was really funny. Here, I gotta make another phone call real quick. Okay. I'm just gonna hop up real quick. You guys want the shrimp? I can swap it back. I know. I'm sorry. You liked it a lot too? Yeah, I thought that they captured what it feels like a lot of times to like play a session where you're having like the silly shenanigans happening. Like I've heard some people like movie critiques saying how like maybe it wasn't the best choice as like a movie, but I'm like I disagree. I think it captured what it's like to play a session, you know. You have like people and they're like planning these weird kind of convoluted like plots and plans and the DM's like, okay, do it then, you know? But you felt that as well? Yeah. All right. 1 second. BRB. Sorry. Everything's been figured out now, I think. Yeah, the people who are picking up my old horse, they are going to go to the vet appointment tomorrow with me, and I think they're planning on actually just taking him home that day. So I think they're really excited to have him. I know, it'll be sad. I'm gonna have to try and not cry. Tailored to an older crowd. Interesting. Oh, you'll cry for me. Oh, and I didn't even tell you guys. So I've been also working on selling my other horse's mom, who I had bought with her. Because it was always my intention of selling her. And I got her to like a healthy weight now, so she looks good. But I almost got scammed, y'all. That was something. How many horses do I have? I currently have 3, but I'm about to have 2, and I'm hoping to only have 1. Yeah. It was like an overpay, like scam check or check scam. And it was fishy. It's fishy from the start, but I was like, maybe this person's just a little bit fishy. On top of streaming and art. Well, see, I don't have the time, and that's why I'm trying to sell them. Because I love my old guy, and then my plan was always like have him, but it's like when I go out there, I just don't have time to like love on him, which is sad. And so I was like, somebody else will be able to do that. And even though it's sad for me, I know there's probably a person out there who would be able to do that for him. So I found somebody finally, and they seem like a good choice. And then, yeah, her mom, I've like had time to like I've pretty much had to teach her how to be like haltered and like walked and like all the basic stuff. And like, she still doesn't even like being fly sprayed. Like, I think she almost tore my middle finger off last time I was working with her. But she's good. It's just, I had to like go from 0, you know, with her. And it's pretty time consuming too. And now my other horse, she's almost like a yearling. So she's requiring a lot more time, which I don't mind because that's why I bought her. But I need to like have just more time for her. But yeah, the real truth is I don't have time. But you know, if I stream while I'm at the farm, you know, maybe that'll work out a little better because then it's 2 birds, you know, 1 stone. I just don't know how to do it. How to like do mobile streams. And I'm really nervous about it for some reason. I mean, like, if I do it, it's likely to be a glitchy mess. You know, there's likely to be 0 frames, you know, I don't know. There's a good chance it could be a mess. But I want to see you draw, Pixie. I mean, I'm planning on drawing too. You get strong enough Wi-Fi out there, assuming? I think so. It's pretty close to like my family's house. So, I think I could like, I don't know. I have this idea that I'm gonna set up like a tie post kind of, and then maybe like bring it up near the house and then just like do my grooming or something up there. Could stream with the phone. I think that'd be the plan. On a stabilizer. But yeah, I'd like to try and do that at some point. You know, I didn't even tell you guys. Your stream UI is turned off? Is it? I don't think it is. I just don't have a lot that goes on anymore on my stream. Like, if I get a follow and stuff, it'll, like, do a notification, I think. Oh, but, like, that's another thing is, like, I don't know how you have, like, any, like, overlays and stuff when you're streaming on the go. You know? And those backpacks, man, I don't know. I had my friends looking at them and they're like, yeah, don't get one of those. Those seem like a ripoff, probably. I'm like, okay. No chat or anything? No. They're very expensive? Yeah. The stream itself, not worth. Yeah. But yeah, it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, I don't know. I do, I guess, more than just art sometimes, and especially after like my surgeries, I've had to take more of like a step back from art, because I think I had like a mild like identity crisis, you know, with like my arm causing me issues, and then like having like 2 weeks of not even being able to like use my right arm at all, because I was like, am I an artist anymore? You know, if I can't do art. And then I'm like, I'm not really a streamer anymore. I don't stream, so it's like, I don't know. I did the pixel art because I'm like, maybe I can still make art, you know, if that's something that's important to me, I can still do it. I just will have to figure out how to do it with my left hand. And it might not be as good, but it's like, it's still better than nothing if that's actually something that's important to me. Or like, I'm trying to stream again more consistently because it's like, I enjoy streaming. I often don't do what I enjoy for no reason. Just stress, I guess. But I don't know, trying to stream again, like maybe, hopefully twice a week. What's your star sign? Star sign. Like my sun sign? I'm a Sagittarius. People do phone streams fairly well. You just got to put some effort into figuring it out. Yeah, and that's what I have to do. A stabilizer tripod. Good internet connection, maybe good wireless mic, and your golden fire all streaming. Or to reteach myself is that I am a human first and an artist is not my identity. Yeah. Unless you're gonna do IRL streams for a long time, you'll need a backup battery. Yeah. And it's like, it's not too mobile. I mean, I'm at like my family's house, so it wouldn't be too remote, you know? But, yeah, I don't know. Just figuring out how to be like less hard on myself, I guess, with that. You are what you do, right? You want to be an artist, then you gotta actually do art. Right? You want to be a streamer, you can't just have streamed, you gotta be streaming. You are what you eat. Yep. I can tell there's something weird about that leg, but I'm gonna try and pretend I don't see it. Time to start eating more artists. Yeah. That's what's wrong? We'll be set on funk for a while. Okay. Purple posse. Bunk, bunk, bunk. Yep. Get in line. Yeah. See, this is one of those things that is like hard to recreate digitally for me, is like hatching. I can kind of do it on my iPad, which is exciting. It's been a long time, or I don't know if I've ever been able to really do good hatching. Okay, there we go. My mom says she likes it. I told my mom I was working on her, and she's like, "Oh, I gotta go check her out." Said she looks cute. That's what you want, right? I always feel bad for like the artists who like don't have like approval from their family. That's pretty sad. I feel like that's going away, you know? Especially with how spicy your work gets. I think my mom just giggles when it comes to like the actual spice, but in general, I think she thinks it looks good. My mom's an artist too, though, so yeah. Mm-hmm. This is a sticker too. That's the plan. I'm kind of happy though that this one looks a little bit more like, it looks pretty visually complete, I feel. You want to have sticker spots on your car? I know. One of my friends, I think what he does with like his stickers is he like bought a big cooler and like puts his stickers on those. You know, we were like working on feet, but I've been really slow at working on the feet. I'll be honest, I think a part of my issue is it's like I don't really understand my sock design yet. Like, I just don't know what to do with that little part there. Like, thinking it probably needs some type of, like, metal on it, you know? I was trying to, like, stick with the motif of the other parts of it. I'm trying to decide if I like that or if it looks too, like, rigid. That already looks, I think, better if I'm gonna do that. I don't know. I'll hold off for now. Ooh. Okay, I guess I'll just continue working on the bust, because if I do the collar, I'm gonna have to, like, figure out how the collar actually works, you know? And I have references, I just don't want to. Hmm. This would be a lot easier if you drew a nude, you know? It's true. I've not gotten into, like, spicy alternates yet with, like, my art in a while, because I hate alts. I hate doing, like, the different versions of a picture. I really do. I really. It's just not my favorite. Really, why? Just layer management is probably the biggest thing. Layer management, because it's like, do you completely work over it and just, like, make, like, do you just paint over it? Or do you say make a copy of all your line art and then erase it out and then, like, redo it? Or do you, like, make the nude line art and then like, save those lines and then draw over those lines? You know? That's what bothers me. Or it's like, do I make, like, a little, like, I just paint, like, a blob and then do the lines different on top of that blob specifically, but there's only this, like, little blob that I pop on and off, so there's not actually a complete nude line art, you know? That's what gets me. You patch it. I don't know. I know. Like they're dressed as a different character? No. It's like Tofu Bear has a good process for it, you think? Yeah, I don't know if I remember how Tofu Bear does it. And slowly starts dressing them up. Yeah. Thing is, it's like that. I know Tofu Bear has started streaming on Twitch, but like in the past, I think they used to stream on Picardo too. And I feel like the starting nude and then working clothes is an easier, or it is the easier process, but it's harder to do on Twitch, in my opinion. Just because, like, do I have to make a new PSD that doesn't include the nippy so I don't accidentally like show those? And that's a headache. I hate layers. I hate saving. I hate the files. I know, but what if you accidentally unclick your censor bar? And I think you can also technically get in trouble with implied nudity on Twitch. So it is technically like against rules. You know? I don't know. Iffy territory. Implied he's nuts. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Pain. Alt. Well, it could be like an alternate outfit too. Or in like my case, it might be like what I used to like draw. It would be like, oh, they want like an alternate, like a hug out expression, or the spicy mayo alternate, you know, a tentacle alternate, you know. It's a hug out. Let's see. This poll will probably not work. Yeah, won't work. Oh well. Facial expressions, sure, but like context and posing, dang. Yeah, this song's pretty good. I think it's called The Enemy Between My Ears. Honestly, I'm like trying to like mimic the original too much, and it's like stressing me out. I'm just gonna like try my best. Also, you know, I had this like new idea, or I've heard this thing where it's like comes down to like when I would do commissions and stuff. People want my best, right? But they want my best probably with what I can do in that moment. They're not looking for what my best might be in 5 months, you know? I just need to try and get more things done, I think. It's an interesting discussion. Yeah. But just like, you know, your best is always improving. And, you know, people always say the whole thing like, oh, you know, something is never finished. It's abandoned. But it's like, well, it is finished because you gotta finish it, right? But it's like when you're always trying to improve, it's also hard to just be willing to call something done. Is what you want them to see. More businessy, I think. Are you selling current services or a future service? There are reasons studios will always ask only for your best works. Yeah, that was a big, also, hey, URW. It was a big struggle for me. Doing comms was super stressful because I was used to doing every commission being the best thing I've ever drawn up until that point. But when that stopped happening, it was a huge blow to your confidence. Huh. Do you feel like that was true? Like it did happen? I think for me, what I mean is like, I'm not necessarily going to be trying to experiment with things that I don't understand very well in paid work anymore. Just because I know what I know and I roughly know what I don't know, you know? So it's like, it's best for me to stay within what I'm comfortable doing, even though I would like to improve and get better at those other things. It's like, I think generally people would like their art that they requested at some point sooner than later. It'd be way for artists to push themselves, in my opinion. But not at the pace I was. Oh, I see. Depends on what the end product needs to be. Well, and also like a lot of the oh, I hate that. A lot of the art I've done as far as like commission work is one. It's like a character picture, like a portrait, or my character doing such and such, right? So you already know what it should be. It's just you gotta just do that. But if you're like sitting there forever being like, oh, well, I didn't really understand my anatomy or something, so I went on this deep dive and did that. I think that's fine, but it's like, I do think it's important to maybe just do the best you can in each moment. You know? Oh, thank you, URW. Good kind of quality. Yeah, I guess I'm not saying that like there should be any type of like quality fall off, but I think I remember like talking to some other artists about it too, because I think I even tried to explain it to you guys. So a long time ago, I had a friend who commissioned an artist to do a character design for them. But the friend of mine was a friend of mine, I guess. So they were familiar with like my understanding of like anatomy and maybe anatomy mistakes. And at the time, I thought there wasn't an issue with this, but they had me do a red line to explain like some of the proportions that they more wanted in the character design that they were getting. And they had some like weird interactions with that artist or their artist manager. I think it was like their boyfriend. But it was just interesting, I guess, because it's like in a lot of ways, my friend maybe should have expected that kind of quality if they were going to commission that artist. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't hire that artist because they were a master of anatomy. You know, you hired that person because they had a price that was fair to you and you thought you liked their style, right? So I think maybe to have expected them to understand anatomy better than they did is maybe on the fault of the commissioner, you know? Because at the time in my mind, I was like, oh yeah, the artist probably should get better at anatomy. But now thinking back to it, I'm like, I don't know if they need to. They're getting a lot of commissions, you know? Why should they improve something that people are happy to pay them for? I don't know. Interesting thoughts. I don't think the artist oversold himself. I think as a person who viewed the art, you could have anticipated the quality. And so when the person like got like my friend, not friend anymore, but the person, they just seemed like, I don't know. Maybe that was the wanting more from somebody than what they were capable of is probably wrong, I guess. It's not a real portrait of you. Like if a studio hired a 3D modeler who hasn't completed a 3D model, yeah. So dumb for people whose English is not their best. You get what you pay for. If you saw a portfolio, if their hands are shit, don't expect good hands. Yeah. I think that's kind of like the vibe. Because in my mind, you know, as like an artist who's always trying to improve all the time, I was just like, oh yeah, I'll just do a quick little red line of that. And then like their art manager was like, oh yeah, thanks for that, but I don't think the artist will want to see that like at all. And they're like, oh, okay. Just, it's something I hadn't thought about, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's so tricky to me. What is a red line? A red line is like when I do a critique and I do like the red line over your work. Like point out anything that I don't know, standing out to me. (2009). Oh my god, is it that old? Redline? Have you seen that one, Halo? Because if not, you should probably watch that. It's got like a lot of car energy, some big, thick pompadours, you know? Yeah. You've never heard of it? Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's good. I don't think it's necessarily a good story. I think the art though is so good. And the music is bumping, you know? 7 years to produce because I hand drew. Yeah, it's eye candy. I can find the plot. Yeah, exactly. I think it's still worth watching. It's pretty cool. That same studio, they had done one of the Animatrix like episodes because in their anthology. I should have done a better job with this. Gonna undo it. Done. Basically, yeah. Okay, I'm wondering if I'm gonna try and adventure into trying to draw her horns. Of curved shapes on curved surfaces. I know. Sippy sippy. Good timing. Hmm. Oh, and hand stretch. I probably need to go grab another drink. But maybe I should just drink my water first. That probably would be smart. She's such a pretty character. Have a nice time. See you. Thanks for hanging out. Watch it with you. I could maybe be convinced. Is it bad if I just simplify it? It looks huge. It's pretty big. It's like 7,000 by 7,000. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out, like, okay, what part of this do I want to continue on? I really should just finish that top. I might just draw it. Holycraft as big? Yeah. In 4K? I've heard that, like, I don't know, that you can't really stream in 4K, even if you could. Or wanted to, I mean. I don't know if that's true. Diamonds, sorry. That's a part of her motif, is diamonds, not triangles. Because most people can't watch 4K or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what it actually is, but that's what I've heard. I'm gonna do it again. I'm just gonna risk it. I think the thing is like, I just want these little lines to be like perfect little circles, so maybe I just pull out Lazy Nizumi. Hmm. Conflicting standards and misinformation marketing around what you're supposed to be seeing in 4K HDR. instead of being actually true 4K. Or upscaled. Mm. No, I haven't seen the Mario movie yet. I've heard like it's okay. Or it's like fine, I guess. Apathy, darn. Particular spot for the pattern, yeah. More than you thought you would? Huh. It looks nice. I want to check it out, I think. Like, I don't see why I would dislike it. I'm just not like a huge, kind of like how I'm not a huge Zelda person. I'm not a huge Mario person either. Or like, I'm not a huge Pokemon person. Like, I don't know if I like anything like that much. Like, Diablo is probably the only thing that I'm like a big fan of. That's not really true. Maybe like, I don't know. Yeah, what do I like, huh? Horses. It's not that I'm not a Nintendo person. I'm just not like really into it, you know? It's like I've played Mario. Is it Sunlight or something? It's the one that takes place like on the beach. That's the only one I've ever played. I love Animal Crossing, I guess, and that's Nintendo. You like to disappoint us? Oh, I can't wait for Spider-Man. But I'm also like not a huge Spider-Man person either. I just really like Into the Spider-Verse. Mario Sunshine, that's right. Sunlight. Close. So you are a brony? Okay, you know, strange. I am. I'm not actually a brony, I don't think. What is it? Pegasisters? I think that's what they call them. But, you know, after saying it out loud, I'm a little less sure about it. Regardless of the comic book stuff. Yeah. Yep. Halo. That's pretty funny, though. How'd you even find that? Did you make that? I mean, it fits. Except it's a unicorn and not a Pegasus, but you know, other than that, Peacock is AI. Oh, funny. Man, this is so hard. Do you still dabble in MLP stuff? So I guess I'll say I've only ever had one pony commissioner, but their thing was like, it was a little bit more actual furry versus being like My Little Pony. But yeah, I still like My Little Pony. I watch it. I think it's good. And it was season 9? Really? I liked the newest movie. You thought it was cute? I thought it was cute. I think, like, I mean, I'm sure every brony says it, but it's like, I don't know. I think it's actually, like, decent writing, you know? It's fun stories. I think they're good things probably for, like, I don't know. They're just good stories. Good stories just about friendship. I don't know. How's there something supposed to be wrong with that, in my opinion? You know, maybe people who want to have the sex with the ponies, you know, I don't know. To each their own, I guess. Barbie looks pure insanity. The new one, I haven't looked into it too much because I'm gonna go see it, right? I think I like to stay more in the dark. If it's a movie I'm like looking forward to. It sparked an art trend, but I guess it's a bit of a spoiler for you. Really? You've never heard of it before? It's the In Heat, but this is the spooky remix. Oh, but it sounded familiar. Yeah. You know, I swear, I'm like I never get like phone calls and such, and it's like I streamed today, and it's like, I feel like I'm popular or something. Here's my thought. I have my pattern now, and I'm just gonna warp it, and then I'm gonna draw over it, you know? Once I have the pattern, like, symmetrical and all that. I can just like take it. Maybe I should have done the other mesh option. Mia Hedgie Art, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How's your stream? Liquefy to the rescue. Honestly, maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I'll do that. What kind of art were you working on? I'm just drawing Lilith from Diablo. You know, the mother of Sanctuary. You guys can't even see it. I don't think. Yeah, you can't see me warping. Thank you for that. Stream was amazing. This is unbelievable, but I draw Christmas illustration. Oh, really? Why are you drawing a Christmas illustration? Is it like a postcard or something? I'm also liquefying right now, so it's not really visible. There we go. That's better. Let me take a look. Aww. Oh man, that's looking adorable. What's this for? It's really cute. Yeah, I'll take a peek. Almost 2 years ago, but you want to finish all what you started. I see. Well, it's looking adorable. Do you have a link to like some of your finished art? Like, I'm curious what your style looks like. Oh yeah. Sorry. Hey, Antos, welcome. Ayla, do you think that's something we should change? Oh, wow. That's incredible. You have a really cool style. I like how creepy it is. Like with like the ghost. Oh, very cool. Thank you for sharing and bringing your people over here. To, like disable it, you mean? Oh goodness, that pattern. I'll just look away from it for a bit. Yeah, yeah. Or if they're a narrator, yeah. I love creepy art, and last time I love to draw girls. Gotcha. Well, I always like those two things too. Antos, thank you for following. You know, I feel like this song always plays. You know, it's not one of my favorites. I think you could change it if you want to. I think it's just we'll have a rule of don't post links without like being asked. And then it's just like then if we ever see a link, we just take it out. You know. Because I think I have like whispers disabled, so it's like I can't even have people whisper them to me. Just so you have it in the bag. You can. Or if you're in the Discord, you can always pop them over there. Because then at least I'll actually like have a record of it. Because like sometimes I'll pull something up on my like in like my tab, but I usually end up like accidentally closing it when I like hop off my computer. And I'm like, oh, and then it's gone to the void. Okay, cool. Thank you, Halo. the weird sound in the song. I was like, what is that? The septum piercing new? It's not new. I'm actually surprised y'all can see it. I can't really see it in like my preview. But it's a new ring. Did it hurt? Not really. Scroll later there. Yeah, it didn't really hurt too bad compared to like other piercings. The healing process though hurt a bit. Like, I think I had some bad swelling, but like as long as you're not like getting your nose bumped on constantly, it's fine. But like I had like my mom like squishing into my face and stuff. Are you closed Discord server? What do you mean? But yeah, it didn't hurt too bad. I like them. But it'll probably be swollen for like a few months. But after that, it's fine. I didn't see it. Hello. Yeah, I removed it from my link tree because I kind of didn't want anybody entering the server, but like it's an open server. It's just not necessarily like highly advertised or anything. Yeah, because like I know like Bikake doesn't keep her server like out there, and it's probably best. Like you can get, I've had it a lot, but like people get there or will like randomly join and be like, DM for nudes, blah 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 blah, and it's like just bot, you know. Rework with MB. I've thought about it, but I think to do what I'm specifically talking about, I don't think Discord has it in its ability to do it. But I'd love to do it. I've been talking to like MB about maybe like reworking our Discord servers and like conjoining them. With either and Paul is Bunny Bay Island server. Yeah. I mean, I think it's like, it really wouldn't be too bad, I think. It's just harder with like, I wanted it so our Patreons could be separate categories kind of, but it would have to be able to manage his Patreon and my Patreon in it, you know? So we could have like our private channels. I mean, of course we could do it manually, but it would be nice if it could be done. But I don't know. Or possibly maybe we have like, maybe we just create separate servers for like our you know, our subscriptions and stuff, and then maybe we have like a separate server that we actually like interact with in regularly, you know? I think something would be nice because right now it's like I'm not doing anything really, you know. And it'd be neat, I think, for our servers to be cooler, more utilized, I guess. And posting art, yeah, that's funny. You could do that. No moderation needed. I mean, yeah. I don't think that's what I want to do though. Because I want like our group server to have like, you know, actual interaction. But yeah, I guess I could do something like more like that in my potentially private server. Trying to figure out like my little pattern I'm doing here. Would have the combined communities, yeah. Have little rivets or something on it here. I might make those perfect circles though, because I think it would bother me again if I don't. But yeah, I need to do it. I think MB's out of town though. But it was something I was hoping I could have worked on more while I was like recovering from my surgery. Just because it's like, again, it would be a task I wouldn't need my arm for. Uh-huh. Always having a good time. He has family there, I think, and it's a wedding, I believe. Shoot, I messed up my thing. Like whenever I click zoom on the outside of my canvas, it like messes it up. I think it's looking good. Coming together, I guess. I need to make a little ellipse real quick. Uh-huh. I mean, may or may not be like the vibe. I understood what you meant. Sometimes I type and I get like almost every other letter wrong, and I'm like, what is going on in my mind? Like I'll do like a D, but I meant to do like a P, or it just gets silly. It gets silly like that. And I'm like, whoa, how did I even do that? That's like far away from like what I was looking for. You know, I don't really draw armor much, but this isn't really much armor, you know? Love that leg. Thank you. Yeah, I'm still here. Dennis, I see what you're doing. I was like, okay, yeah, Dennis, sure, uh-huh. Let's keep those ones, I guess. Oh, it's such a great vibe in here. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed Arca. Good to be back and streaming again. I almost pilled out today. Like I was like, because I get in this funk sometimes with it, where I'm like, I don't want to do my. I don't necessarily want to be on camera, but I've been able to get over it a bit better than I have in the past. I don't mind, but I can just get weird about it sometimes. Where I'm like, oh, but then I gotta do makeup and this, that, and the other. But I'm like, I don't need to spend a ton of time doing my makeup. So I just kind of been able to just like get it done and then just go live. I'm trying to warp this part so I can trace it. If people would still watch, I will not explain further. A foot? What do you mean a foot? I think I've heard this thing where it's like, if you don't have lighting above your head, it makes your head just look like a big toe. Wow. You got big toe insecurity? I mean, I have a light, you know? So you could like, there's some shadow. Beat allegations, shaking my head. Hello. Oh. I don't know what you mean, Halo. Egg tarts last night for the first time, and they're pretty damn tasty. Egg tarts, huh? I've never heard of those before. This is great, thank you. I'm glad you like it. You should post like a picture of it in stream chat or something, or of what you're talking about, because I don't think I even know what that is. Dork and Describe, DT Scribe highly recommended, and the only one place in the big city serves them on the weekends, and it's like a quarter mile from your work, so you had the opportunity to get it. You took a pic? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of those before. Huh. They look like little, like, Danishes, right? Kind of. But dang, they're good. I believe you. Bro, boo. $40 times. Ooh. If I'm being honest, I don't think my my picture is big enough. Like I should have gone even bigger. Cause you gotta eat, you're dying. Uh-oh. Well, make sure you're eating. Go big or go home. Leaded onion bell pepper dogs? Huh. Sending this out probably more than I should. Okay. Will that work? I think it should be fine. I don't know the recipe. I got it from a dim sum house. Oh. Portuguese style one next to town. I may try that and compare. Okay. Like little pies? Yeah. And I actually don't like what I've done. Make the image bigger. It's just the wings that are so big, I think. Guys. I just need it a little bigger. Like, I'm gonna go another 1,000. That was quick. And then I'm gonna see if I can make it so the lines look fine. Oh, really? Did you? Do you guys have it already? A roll and a bit of garlic powder? Huh. What kind of roll? Sounds good. I probably should have eaten more today. I've had a protein shake, but it had 50 grams of protein. I probably should have eaten more today. That's all I've had. You're learning to cook? I see. I think cooking, I mean, obviously, is a really good skill to have, and I think it's like generally well appreciated. I'm not a great cook, but I definitely can take my time. So it's like I can I can get through it, I think. Like I have the patience for cooking, but not really the best at it. Since COVID. Oops. Yeah, I know a lot of folks, they got into like making bread and all that during COVID. But you know, it was honestly kind of neat that people were able to like, or were more inclined to like trying things like that. Yeah, I won't be streaming Wednesday, but I might try and stream a little bit on Thursday before Diablo. And I may be willing to stream some of it. We'll see. Honestly, this might be my favorite sticker design I've done. I'm a big fan of everything I see here. It's kind of exciting when I have like art I've done and I'm like actually excited about it. Like this would be one of my stickers that I'd be really excited to have on something. I guess it's a little spicy, but you know. Because I feel like I really like my stickers that I've done of my OCs too. But I mean, I don't know how much of that is because it's like they're my OCs, you know? You get early access for D. Yeah. I pre-ordered it. So I'll be in it on the 1st. Oh, I see the statue. Nice, sweet sticker design for sure. Thank you. Really good at cooking, but I also don't enjoy cooking. You were a cook for 8 years just because it was a good source of income? And I was unsure back then what I could do with art. I didn't think I could be anything other than a tattoo artist back then. The art school to get in the industry. As soon as I figured out I could turn art into a career without school, the veil was lifted. But it did come out with a good cooking skill, which is nice for eating good food. Yeah, for sure. Oh, that's good though. That at what point do you feel like you realized that you didn't need to go to school for that? Yeah, that statue is so cool. I want one. I want one. She looks so good. Looks fine. It's not perfect, but it won't ever be perfect. Hey, Mooney. How's it going? Good to see you. I feel like I see you definitely more often now in like other chats than I do around here. But that's just because I haven't streamed, I feel. I first noticed people had custom art profiles on Mixer and Twitch 4 years ago, and that opened my eyes to the digital artist world. What was needed for the industry, and they said you don't need school. I mean, yeah. I'm having fun just going in and adding like more and more detail. I feel like I don't really do that as often as I might like to. Like, armor is definitely something that I would like to do more. Not in commissions, probably. But like in my own personal work, because it's like, say Guts is a character I really want to draw and he has like armor, you know? It's just like, it's one of these skills that I'm just kind of sad I don't try and improve. Yeah. Before, I would just draw on graphite portraits. I knew I couldn't go anywhere with it. Everything felt hopeless. And a passion is the best feeling. That's great. Mechs and armor is simply something foreign to me. I can't draw it to save your life. For me, armor, I don't know. I don't really draw mechs. Sorry, I like to sit off camera all the time. I don't really draw mechs, but I'd like to draw mechs, you know? Like Gundam stuff? Yeah, I mean, again, I'm a big nerd. I really do like Transformers. I've always liked them since I was like a little girl. And they were always very inspiring. And then again, I'm a robosexual, so you know. It goes with the territory, I guess. Put two and two together? Yeah. Like, I haven't watched any of the recent Transformers movies because after I saw like the Dark Moon one when I was a kid, I was like, uh-oh, I do not like the way this is progressing. Because it's like, yeah, okay, pretty girls are pretty, but you know, robots are robots and they're nice. but if you don't show them and you're making them like weird and creepy and like overly sexual, because again, I may be a robosexual, but it's like I don't want my robots acting sexual, you know? I don't know. I'm kind of hyped for it too. The Beast Force. Yeah, I think it kind of looked good. And this is going to be like kind of wrong, but I gotta like start somewhere. RC looks adorable. I know. I love RC. She is definitely one of my favorites. Giant robot movie. Yeah. How's your arm doing? It's doing okay. It's doing okay. I don't really have any complaints right now. I've been able to start like physical therapy and like working out lightly. I need to message my physical therapist though, probably. At some point. Also, if you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I'm like looking at my reference and just going back and forth between it. Trying to draw it. Her collar, I mean. 1, 2. Yeah, I think it's good. It's like a little stiff sometimes, but it's mostly fine. So did my stream freeze? Am I frozen? Hello? Oh, I think it's fine. Just on my end, it looked frozen. And you're so tempted to just do it? See, I did it. Oh, that was nice of Charmy. It's not frozen? Good. Oh, that was really nice of Charmy. Yeah, I was trying to think. I was like wondering who might have done it because I was like, I don't think I knew any of those prints were like available. I was like, it had to have been an artist friend of some sort. Hello. Yex. Thank you for following. Oh, lordy. I worry for myself and the horns. Like if this is giving me trouble. Rage. I see. Oh, that was really nice. Yeah, they also look really high quality. I know this looks crazy, but I have a plan, kind of. Also, I think you should do it. Sullivan was here. I think you should just get it. Doesn't look great, but you know, I feel like this design is convoluted. In my opinion, I feel like I could just do something that might be simpler and look better. You know, because that's like me trying to copy the original. I don't know, it kind of looks good from a distance. Doesn't do it justice. Yeah. I don't know. It kind of looks good from a distance. I don't know what to do. I could simplify it and kind of make it match my corset a bit more because I'm not really copying anything in particular. And it's like she has a bunch of different like kind of styles, I would say, going on in her outfit. Yeah, maybe I just base it on like the older design of it and not more of the model version of it. Which is what I guess I originally was trying to do. You know, it's also been kind of like nice lately when I've been streaming. I'm actually like getting art done. Kind of exciting. Like I really enjoyed my Crimp Girl sketch I did last time I was streaming. And I finished my Ramona sticker. I did most of it on stream, like in that last day, and then I like did some final touches like offline. It's been good. Yeah, I'm excited about it. It looks pretty good. I like it. I'm sorry, I'm like just so in awe that I actually like something I've done. Or I guess that I feel this good about. You got it? Nice, Sullivan. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I mean, you've already done fan art, you know? Okay, y'all. I actually, I gotta go. I forgot. I have gym in like a few minutes. Sinking some hours into it. Yeah, that's kind of my thought on it too. Wow, I know. I need to go take my pre-workout and like make my drinks and such. Craves the gains. I do. I saw like this funny, where did you get off? I saw this like funny meme where they're like, oh, I thought it was depression, but it was actually just an off day. And I'm like, oh yeah, I feel that. Okay. Let me see. Seriously. Let's see. Who we gonna go raid? Let's go raid. I think their name's like Grim. We're gonna go raid them. They're drawing some nice booba. Very nice booba. Where do you? Yep, true that. So much. Thank you for following. Yeah, thank you all for watching today. I had fun. I hope you did too. I won't be here tomorrow, but you know, I'll probably be here maybe Thursday. If I don't stream on Thursday, I'll probably stream a little bit on Friday. Okay? That's when I would expect me. Okay, bye-bye. I guess don't forget to give Tex that hug for you. I won't forget. Nodder, see you later, Pixie. Yeah, take care. Eat cake. I can't eat cake. I'm trying to like eat healthier, you know? One of my neighbors, hold on, let me set up the raid. One of my neighbors, asked if I wanted their like peanut butter pie. And I was like, it sounds good. I'm interested, but like, I've really just been trying my best to not eat like excessively bad food for no reason. Like if I'm at a party, you know, I might indulge. But if I don't have a reason, I probably don't need to just be eating like ice cream and cake and all that, you know. Why? After you do squats? I know, but my gains. I need my protein to feed my booty gains. Okay. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I had fun. I hope you did too. I hope I see you guys again soon. Bye. Take care. Have fun. Grab your raid message. I need to do that. And yeah, hopefully I see you guys next time. We don't need it. I agree. All right. Y'all take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.